What's up everybody, Jarrett from Empire of Assets here, and today I am reshooting a video that I shot 2 days ago, I believe. A little sad about that, trying to get iPhone 4K footage to upload to my Windows 10 PC and edit in Premiere Pro has been a bit of a nightmare, but I think we got it figured out now. Changed some settings on my iPhone, so we should be good to go. So here is the reshot video. Originally I got an eBay package in the mail, so I had me cutting open it, a little bit of suspense is building. Obviously we're not going to get the suspense today, so we'll just jump right into it. What I got in my eBay package was Flesh and Blood Crucible of War first edition packs. I picked up not one, not two, not three, picked up 6 of these bad boys. So I just wanted to talk about why I was picking these up, why I thought they were a good deal, if I think you should be investing or collecting in Flesh and Blood right now. So basically, I saw Flesh and Blood on a different YouTube channel, kind of looked into it, saw that first edition base set booster boxes of Welcome to Wraith, which was the first set, were selling for $4,000. The second set, first edition booster boxes, were selling for $1,500, I believe, over $1,000 for sure. Then the third edition, or the third set, I guess, booster boxes, which is this one, Crucible of War, they were selling for $500 when I started looking at it, and I didn't really want to drop $500 on a new sort of thing I didn't know a lot about, but I definitely thought is the new set comes out in March or April, and as soon as that set comes out, I believe the Crucible of War will go into unlimited printing. You can't get any more first edition stuff. I don't even know if you can get first edition stuff at retail right now. I doubt it. But anyways, I figured the boxes would definitely shoot up to $1,000 pretty quickly, just like the second set did. From what I hear about people that play the game, it's a really popular game. It kind of has like a hero-centric focus. So instead of building a deck of different monsters and stuff, you're going to get like weapons and armor and stuff to build up your character, and it kind of plays that way. So I think that's kind of a neat idea. It's a little bit different take on the traditional sort of card game. I think it's doing really well. I think it'll continue to do really well. So that was kind of why I was looking at that. They were going for $500. I didn't want to spend $500, so I looked up packs. Packs, the cheapest listing was $24 a piece, and so then I'd kind of kept an eye on them. All of a sudden, the boxes jumped up to $600, like between $600 and $650. There's 24 packs in a box, so if you do the math, $650 divided by 24 packs, valued the packs at $27, I believe, when I did the math. And the packs were still listed for $24, so I actually went ahead and bought out all 6 packs that guy had. There was one other guy selling them for $24, but when I last checked on eBay, those were all gone. But definitely, I think worth picking up. There's some very valuable cards in the set. There's one fabled card for every I guess edition, or not edition, but set, and they're called fabled cards. They fall 1 per every 960 packs. Obviously super rare, but the one out of here is currently selling for between $3,000 and $4,000 raw. So obviously that's, when I did the math, it was right around $3 to $4 of expected value per pack. So that knocks your price down right there to $20. And then what's special about the first edition is it comes with cold foil holographics instead of rainbow holographics. And so basically the cold foil is kind of like a silvery, shimmery pattern. It doesn't have the rainbow different colors to it. It's just kind of like, it's kind of cold looking and silvery, which is why it's called a cold foil. And those only come in the first edition packs. There's 2 cards that are, I believe, mythic rarity. I'm not 100% positive on that. But they are also both selling for $1,000. There's one other card that's not a mythic. It's like the next rarity down that's $1,000. So there's a ton of value possibly in these packs. And I just think the cards are going to keep climbing, and it's the only way to get those cold foils. And I think that going forward, the game has a bright future. Then I guess I just want to talk about diversifying a little bit. My Pokemon position, as you can see behind me, my sealed position is pretty strong, not anything crazy, but definitely happy with where it's at right now. I have 50 cards currently at PSA getting graded. I have 50 more cards that I'm going to send off in March, which will be 3 months after I sent off the first ones. So I got a lot of money tied up in Pokemon right now. So I wanted to diversify into some other card games, and I think Pokemon still got room to grow, I think, but I definitely think the crazy gains that we saw over the last year are kind of tapped out, but I do think that they could definitely happen in some of the other card games. I got one new card game that I'm looking at that I'm going to keep on the DL for now, keep that on the down low, but I'm sure you guys will be seeing videos about it from me here pretty soon. But I definitely think some of this other stuff is going to start popping a little more. Obviously, Flesh and Blood has already had a pretty great rise, but I definitely think there's probably a little more room to grow, and just good to get into some other stuff in case something happened to Pokemon. I did also want to mention that I don't think diversifying into other trading card games from Pokemon is the best diversification strategy. I'm going to shoot another video later about diversification and what it means, but I don't think that buying vintage versus modern versus ultra modern versus even like sealed stuff, I don't think that's the best diversification strategy. I think it's good to be in that kind of stuff, but ultimately it's all kind of one big asset class, and I don't see how there's any way that if Pokemon suddenly hit a 20 or 30% downturn, that Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh and even trading cards, like if something happens and the market goes down, they're all going to go down. So I think it's good to diversify into other asset classes entirely, whether it's stocks or, I mean, maybe even like crypto. I'm in some crypto, but just different stuff like that I think is good. And I do think it's good to diversify across sealed and vintage and modern and that kind of stuff, but I just don't think that it's going to cover all of the diversification that you need in your total portfolio. And I think a lot of people get kind of confused about that, or think that, oh, I got this vintage stuff, I got Wizards of the Coast Pokemon, I got a few first edition cards, then I got some stuff from the EX eras, I got some stuff from Black and White, now I'm buying some sealed stuff that's brand new, I got the new Shining Fates, I got some Hidden Fates, I got Shining Legends, I'm covered. The market goes down, well, it's only going to be vintage or it's only going to be modern. And I definitely don't think that's the case. Everything has grown so much like that, that if the market does take a turn or even flattens out, I think everything should flatten out, or maybe it'll keep growing, and I don't know what I'm talking about. And I do think it'll keep growing, but I just don't think that's the best diversification strategy. But anyways, check out Flesh and Blood. If you guys happen to look at it, there might be some good deals left. I definitely think some of the cold foils could be good buys. They're just pretty expensive, so I'll definitely be keeping an eye on those. And thanks for watching, everybody. If you like the video, I would appreciate a like and possibly a subscriber. I have 1 subscriber. 2 would be great, doubling my subscriber count. So I appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next video.